Sooner or later, we all come to the conclusion in life that spirituality is the most important aspect of our life. Because whatever we do, whatever we engage it in a moment of life, in a certain period, we always feel that we need something else. That we need something more than these pleasures of everyday life. That this celebration of weekends, we feel that you want something more. And this fulfillment usually gives us religion or spirituality. Religion is a set of rules from specific books, from our stories. Maybe philosophy is also somewhat related, but it's not the same thing. And by living according to these rules, by practicing it, we are feeling this deeper fulfillment. And if we are not practicing, if we are not applying any rules and values into our life, practically it's impossible, it's hard for us to experience this spiritual dimension of life. We are all experiencing, our whole experience is based on spiritual thing, because we experience this material thing, but our experience is not material and it's spiritual. We cannot experience it scientifically, why we are here, what we are doing here. But what we know all, that we are here for purpose. And people who are depressed are convinced that they are unnecessary in this world. They don't feel this spiritual connection. It's also, of course, disease, which is related with levels of our neurotransmitters in brain. But we need to remember that through cultivating this spirituality, that through engaging in good practices, applying good rules in our life, we can live really fulfilling life and we can maintain this happiness in the long term. Because okay, on some level we have material success, making money, achieving our physical goals in this material world. But we all know through many stories that these things in the long term will not provide for us long-term happiness. It's just like in a game. We are playing, and when we achieve everything literally as these richest people in the world, later we feel that we have nothing to do. But when we live in a balance with material and spiritual, we can have a very beautiful life, and we can live balanced, and we can live without these jumps from bad to good, bad to good. We can live with a peace. Okay. So, we need to know that a lot of people regress spiritually because of some things. What these things are. We forget about prayers. What I mean by prayer, I'm talking to you. I don't know what religion do you believe in, but every person should pray in a form of giving gratitude towards this higher, towards God that created us. And we should give immense gratitude that we survived the day without any bigger hindrances, that we are healthy laying in our bed, going sleep. We should pray in the morning, give at least a few seconds of gratitude, of spare moment to just close your eyes and be thankful for what you have, because we are so attached to just going further, to achieving, to thinking about the future, about past, that you cannot stay in a moment and appreciate basically what we have. You will regress spiritually if you will not pray at all. And your prayers should not look that you're praying about what you think, but you should focus on what you have and be very thankful for God or whatever you believe. Just be thankful. Give me a second for next thing. Okay. Forgiveness. Spiritual people, people who are really spiritual in their lives, easily can forgive other people and not hold this resentment, this rancor. Because what happens if we hold this resentment within ourselves? We are filled with aggression, and later we struggle in our life, because if we are aggressive, sooner or later, okay, we can on a daily basis be peaceful people, play good actors, but sooner or later we are going to explode and we can do some cruel things to others. If you want to be spiritual, you need to remember that forgiveness is one of the most important things And if we forgive, we break our ego and we are connecting with our spiritual selves, our higher selves. Because our higher selves were created by God, but our material selves were created by our environment, by beliefs that other people put into our mind, and by our experiences, which are somewhat limited, because our lives are very short. Okay, next thing is meaning and purpose. So spiritually connected people feel more meaning and purpose, and I know that we are young people, we don't always know what we want to do in life, but we need to find this spiritual purpose and understand that each moment, even if you don't feel that you have purpose, has its purpose just to experience it, to enjoy all these beautiful things which are around you, or if you're going through hell, because we all experience very hard moments in our life. I know how it sounds that even if you're going through adversity, in some way you need to be grateful for it, because it's to make you stronger. I know how it sounds, because I experienced this myself in the past, but now I understand that really it was meant to make me stronger, and it made. Next. Unpopular stance. Okay, so we need to remember that healthy rebelliousness in our life is essential, because if we agree with other people, what other people say, if we agree, there are millions of books in the world, and if we take a few books and read every word and agree with everything without thinking, it means that probably we are not developing spiritually, because spiritual person questions everything. It doesn't mean that this person is ignorant and denies something, but this person is trying to get deeper into everything, into all sentences, into all philosophies, into all religions, and to know something more. And this is very good, and spiritual people are seekers. They're constantly seeking. And as some smart people say, I don't know who, but I love this quote, that believers are together and seekers are alone. We also need to believe what serves us, but simultaneously we should be seekers. We should seek for more truth, and we should seek for more profoundness in our life. Inner peace. If we are not at ease, we are not able to enjoy life the way we want. And people who are spiritual have this feeling of inner peace, even if their emotions are swaying in different directions, they are imbalanced because maybe they are going through some tough situation on a particular day, they still have this kind of inner peace, because they know, they have this consciousness, they have this awareness that this will pass, and they will come to the baseline. And our inner peace is beautiful baseline, because the people, for example, who experience depression, their baseline is sadness. For some people who are hedonists, they are heading towards pleasure every weekend, they have this baseline to feel happy. But people who feel inner peace, they can feel neither pleasure nor pain, but they're just feeling peace. I don't know how to describe it, but you need to describe it through yourself. But this inner peace is the most beautiful thing that we can experience. Okay, words of kindness. Spiritual people are using a lot of words to empower others. They're using their words wisely. They're crafting their words in a wise way. In this way, we become more articulate, because we tend to speak by automatic manner. And what happens? We see that we don't always communicate what we really want from deep of our heart. And sometimes, when we feel these beautiful emotions, we feel blocked to communicate it, because maybe in the past we experienced it, that we gave a love to someone and this person didn't accept it, and later, when we want to say some compliment to other person, we want to express our love towards others, we are blocked at it. We need to break these barriers, and we need to express ourselves freely to others, give these words of kindness, because realize that words are something that is changing the world. You don't believe me? Look at the scriptures, look at Bible, look at Quran, look at Bhagavad Gita. These are three most popular holy books in the world. And they are changing, and they are still with us because of the words written there. And on a daily basis, we are influencing other people, either in a good or a bad way. We can choose. And always, spiritual people are choosing words of kindness. Thank you for watching this video. Share it, because this is very important message. Like this video, comment and subscribe my channel. You will not probably regret it. Bye bye.